How do you go from average to okay? How do you take a company of misfits and make them excellent? How do you turn Mr. Irrelevant into a first-round draft pick? Just a few analogies I want to use as I talk about the next book on my 2024 reading list, which is by Jim Collins, called Good to Great. This is an excellent book, one that I really wanted to dive into as I transitioned from an active duty Marine into one focused on business. And so let me quickly summarize for you why I think this would be a good book for you as well. This book delves into factors that propel companies from mere success to sustained greatness, which is where I wanted to go as I talked about, and why I read this book. Let me offer you some of the key points. Getting the right people on the bus is the first one, and he talks about this a lot, making sure you have the right people on the right bus. All right, and so he talks about level 5 leaders, and I'll talk about what each number is, 1 through 5 here shortly in my summary. This is leaders with a blend of personal humility and fierce professional will, prioritizing the organization's success over their own ego. And you and I have been in places before where people flip that, where they prioritize their own ego over the success of the company, and we often see that fail. Right people, right bus. Placing the right people in the right roles and let go of those who don't fit, which is hard, even if they're competent. He also talks about the Hedgehog Concept, simplicity, which is identifying your core passion, talent, and economic engine, the one thing that you can be best in the world at, and sticking to it. Focus, unify the organization around this concept and relentlessly eliminate distractions. Use technology as a catalyst for achieving your Hedgehog Concept, not as a goal. All right, so the goal is not to necessarily use technology, it's to use that as a tool to help you achieve your goal. And having a consistent pursuit of the Hedgehog Concept creates a virtuous cycle of success, building a momentum and driving long-term greatness. He also talks about the culture of greatness, which is disciplined thought, question assumptions, engage in rigorous dialogue and debate, and confront the brutal facts of reality. And that reality could be an economic downturn. It could be maybe you love a product, but the customers don't, and you've got to face that reality. Disciplined action. Translate insights into decisive and consistent action, empowering people to do the right thing. Jim Collins' Good to Great outlines 5 levels of leadership, as I talked about a moment ago. Each represent a stage in a leader's development with increasing effectiveness. And so those 5 stages are: number 1, a highly capable individual. This leader possesses personal talent, competence, and drive, excelling in their individual role. Number 2, contributing team members. This leader focuses on the success of the team, working effectively with others and contributing actively. Number 3, competent managers. This leader organizes and plans, aligning and motivating their team towards achieving goals. Number 4, the effective leader. This leader sets inspiring visions, builds commitment, and drives results at the organizational level. And lastly, number 5, the level 5 leader. This is the pinnacle of leadership, characterized by a unique blend of personal humility and personal will. Level 5 leaders are ambitious for their organization, but self-effacing, crediting others for success and holding themselves accountable for failures. They possess fierce resolve to achieve greatness, setting high standards and relentlessly driving improvement. All right, so what are my 3 big takeaways from this book? We kind of talked about them a little bit here. Number 1, the right people, the right bus principle. I think this concept emphasizes the crucial role of having the right talent on board and placing them in roles that match their strengths and passions. You don't want to have them put in some other area just because they're really good. You need to put them in a role that allows them to get after their strengths and their passions. Number 2, the Hedgehog Concept. Finding your hedgehog, the intersection of your passion, talent, and economic engine, that which provides a clear and unifying vision for your organization. This focus helps you prioritize decisions, eliminate distractions, and channel efforts towards achieving greatness. All right, and we see a lot of folks here in business that don't necessarily get this Hedgehog Concept down properly. And then lastly, the power of disciplined thought and action. Confronting the brutal facts of reality, which isn't always easy, without shying away, engaging in open dialogue, and making well-informed decisions based on critical analysis are essential for sustained success. Additionally, translating insights into consistent and disciplined action ensures that good intentions turn into tangible results. This applies to any goal, personal or professional, as it emphasizes the importance of thoughtful planning and decisive execution. Ultimately, the most important takeaway for you might differ depending on your specific context and goals. Those were my 3 big takeaways. However, I think these 3 principles hold broad applicability and offer valuable insights for anyone seeking to achieve enduring success in any field. And so for those reasons, I'm placing the Jim Collins book, Good to Great, on my 2024 reading list. Hey, I'd really love to know what you think. Share your thoughts and comments, share your ideas. What else do you think I should talk about? I've got more content coming soon, but I'd really like to tailor it to what you're interested in. So thank you very much for watching my channel, and I look forward to having more conversations and dialogue with you about professional development.